Sometimes, the most powerful moment in a war is when both sides simply stop fighting. This pause is called a ceasefire. But what is a ceasefire, really? And why does it matter in today's world? Let's break it down simply and clearly. A ceasefire is an agreement between two sides in a conflict to stop fighting, either for a short time or permanently. It doesn't mean the war is over, but it gives both sides a chance to breathe. You can think of it like a timeout in a game. The match isn't finished, but players pause to rest, talk, or plan. Ceasefires are important for many reasons. They save lives, allow food and medicine to reach people in danger, and open the door to peace talks. Let's look at some modern-day examples. In 2021, India and Pakistan agreed to a ceasefire along the line of control in Kashmir. This stopped cross-border firing and brought peace to many villages living under fear. In the Russia-Ukraine war, several short ceasefires were called to let people escape or get aid. Not all of them lasted, but they helped in small ways. And in May 2021 and again in 2023, a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas stopped days of heavy fighting in Gaza and saved many civilian lives. But one of the most intense and recent ceasefire situations happened in June 2025, between Iran and Israel. It began when Israel bombed Iran's nuclear and military sites. Iran responded with a massive missile and drone attack. The world feared a full-scale war. But then, on June 23, former U.S. President Donald Trump made a big announcement: a 12-hour ceasefire would begin. He called it a complete and total ceasefire and said the war was over. But was it? Iran's leaders said they never agreed to anything. And even after the deadline, missiles were still flying. This showed a very important lesson: a ceasefire is not just an announcement. It needs clear terms, trust, and proof that both sides are serious. So what makes a good ceasefire? 1. Clear communication. 2. Trusted mediators like the UN or neutral countries. 3. Strong monitoring to make sure both sides obey the rules. And 4. A real intention to move toward peace. Ceasefires are fragile, but powerful. They offer a moment of hope in times of fear. And sometimes, they become the first step toward ending a war forever. So next time you hear the word ceasefire in the news, you'll know, it's not just a break in the bullets. It's a chance for humanity to speak louder than weapons.